Hi guys, welcome to Corehead Farm Horses and Ponies. This is the next session with Huey. You may remember from the last session I talked about when I went to see this gelding, this previous owner, and he was very good with his groundwork. He seemed to know a lot how to move his body, but he just seemed to lack a bit of connection. So by that I mean he was just literally going through the motions, but his attention and focus was outside of the arena as he was going round. So I've worked a lot with this boy on getting a good sort of connection, some good sort of draw, so he feels safe and relaxed in the middle. What I'm going to test out today to see if it works and see if I can send him out and bring his energy up and back down again whilst maintaining the connection with him. So now he's quite familiar with the flag and he understands that it's not going to hurt him, and it's more about getting his attention than really driving him. I've moved on to desensitizing him and making sure that he is happy with the flag. He waved around all over his body, and while I'm doing this I'm specifically checking for his acceptance. So I was told with this boy that he could sort of go inward a little bit and go into freeze mode. I've not seen much of that so far, and I think because we started with the awareness work to begin with, it's just not shown up as much because he realises that I am aware and I am present with him. So he's really accepting this quite well. He's quite soft in his mouth and his eyes are blinking. He looks quite relaxed. If I'm unsure and he doesn't seem to give me any of these signs, like here now, I'm just going to continue until he does sort of show some sign of relaxing. So there he's licking and chewing. I'm not sure if you can actually see that, but so he's getting very good with the flag now. There he's got a beautiful bend through his body as I'm bringing up his energy there. So I'm driving him forward a little bit more now, but still keeping the connection by keeping the session short and sweet. Each time I ask him to bring up his energy, I won't leave it too long before drawing him back in. So I want him to almost anticipate me bringing him back into the centre to relax. So there he's got a good bend again, and he's starting to actually anticipate that, oh, she's going to draw me in any minute, so I'm not going to be looking outside the round pen. He's got an ear on me quite a lot of the time, which is brilliant, so he's thinking in the middle. There he's got a nice bend again. And you notice on the line there's not much tension. He's not pulling, I'm not pulling. There's a nice smile through the line. So he's getting used to the fact that the flag can mean move your feet, and it can also mean bring your attention back to me. This is he's slightly worse on this rein, which is quite normal for most horses when they have their right side presented to you. There's quite a few theories for why that is, mainly because we do everything from the left, but I see it in unhandled horses as well, so I actually have a different theory on that. But there, I'm really happy with that. Licking and chewing, and his head shy issue has almost disappeared. He's Very comfortable with me stroking his face there. So all my cues, I'm starting out very light cues before I build up any sort of pressure to back them up. And he's quite responsive, which is good, and that'll transfer to the saddle. There's Bonnie in the middle. So I've taken him offline here just to check out whether he's still with me mentally, even without the line on, which he is. So I hope this has been useful to you guys. If anyone's actually wondering where I get some of my training techniques from, I read an awful lot of books. And I could just mention a few people that you might want to check out if you find this interesting, the way I work with horses. The main one being Warwick Schiller, and by listening to Warwick Schiller, it's led me to discover other trainers as well, like Elsa Sinclair, Dan Steers from Double Down Horsemanship. Obviously Ben Atkinson with the Liberty stuff as well, because I do use a lot of Liberty with the horses, but in a different way. It's because Liberty is a discipline in itself. It's like any other discipline, like dressage or show jumping. So I do use it in a slightly different way to achieve results. But yeah, give those a check out as well. And I'll catch you next time for the next session. Cheers, guys.